Okay, hi you guys. I chose India as my country to talk about. I really am intrigued with India. It's very diverse. It's a really big country, and it's rich in food, tradition, music, politics. Those can go on and on and on. So, India is actually located in South Asia. Um, It's surrounded by the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea, and the Bay of Bengal. India is divided into the 29 states and the 7 union territories, uh, which is basically many. They're too they're too big to be cities, but too small to be states. Um, India has the world's second largest road network, top 10 mega cities. They have a space program. There are a lot of people in India. There's about 1,325,000,000 and counting. So it's about like the birth rate is like crazy, crazy over there. And longevity. A lot of people are living longer in India too, so the death rate is lower. India's population is actually 4 times the size of the United States. India has 3 branches: the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judiciary branch. So, India's executive branch has a president, the vice president, and the prime minister. The legislative branch is called the Indian Parliament, um, which is low. Um, I'm so sorry, I'm butchering this, but Lois Bia, which is translated as the people of the state. And then, thirdly, the judicial branch has all the courts: the Supreme Court, the High Court, and the District Court in there. And just kind of trying to move forward because it's just so much about India. And India is very cultural and diverse. There's 1,325,000,000 people there. So India has basically every state has almost a different language, so to speak. And they have their own culture and they have their own way of expressing, you know, different foods, different praises, different traditions, different dances. Um, so it's very, very diverse over there. Um, India's food habits are consist mainly of veggies, seafoods, meats, excluding some beef or pork, depending on what where you live, and then a lot of rich in spices, rice, a lot of heavy rice dishes, and teas. Um, India is 4 of the world's main religions, or I'm sorry, has 4. Um, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and it's also kind of followed by a Christianity um, of India, so to speak. So, India is home to many historical monuments and kings. I think that's what I really love about India or the Indian culture. Um, they have rich in jewelry, um, clothing, there's beaded, silk, imprints, embroideries. It's just, it's really pretty. The way they celebrate weddings in the Indian culture can last anywhere from 3 days to 5 days. Um, the tattoos that they have, the henna tattoos, That's down. Oh, it's beautiful. Um, how they celebrate and they do tradition out there. Um, I love it. If I could have a Hindu wedding or an Indian wedding, I would. But it's very expensive. um, and dancing is another thing that's rich in their culture. Music, they love music. More of kind of like an opera, I want to say. They like to sing, use a lot of like wind chime instruments, drums, but the dancing is really, really big over there. That's how they celebrate, that's how they praise, that's how they all come together when they do events. So dancing is very, very traditional to them. You have a, wide range age group of people that dance. You have great grandmothers to little children, youth and women, men, everyone. They use dancing as a mean of celebration, coming together, any type of cultural I know I keep saying celebration, but people dance for food, people dance for entertainment, people dance for weddings, people dance just for holidays, people dance for the king, they're always dancing. So it's really big in their culture. And dancing is very spiritual for them as well. So the list can go on about India, but I'm running up to 6 minutes now. So I had to briefly go over the topics and kind of run through and rush through them. But India is very rich in diversity, very populated. It's so much. I probably got to go back some more and really, hopefully, I get the chance to visit and see actually how the country is itself. But I, that's why I picked it.